Hi friends, how's everybody doing? Where's everybody tuning in from? You know the drill, let me know. Oh my gosh, my boots are like frozen, they're like ice. These and these. Oh, okay. Right. You guys, it's so cold out that even my diesel heater screen is lagging. Like it takes like 10 seconds for me to make any adjustments. That's crazy. We're gonna up this to like 98 degrees. Okay. Hi. Hello. Southern California, England. Hi from the UK. I missed you guys too. What happened? I'll give you guys a little bit of the details here in a little bit. It is negative 25 degrees outside right now. I feel like I'm in Alaska again. I haven't felt this thrill of cold since Alaska, and I forgot how much it hurts to breathe. I literally just took Taz outside and my hands were screaming within 2 minutes. It was like crazy. How is it 32 degrees in Alaska and it's negative 25 where I am? Yeah, it's brutal. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of confusion about what's going on with Poe. Don't worry, I'll get into all of that in a little bit. I don't want to have to explain it like 12 times, so I'll get into it in like 10 minutes or so. But yeah, it's so freaking cold out. Oh my gosh, it hurts. Yeah, negative 25 is nuts. You know, it's so funny because I do miss Alaska and I always talk about it and then I like get into times like this and I'm like, wait, do I miss it? No, I do. Hi, I am gonna be renting rigs, yes. We will get into all of that in a minute. Idaho, hi from Idaho. I have been thinking recently that I really want to do a trip through Idaho soon. It was my favorite state on the 50 state road trip before I went to Alaska. I love Idaho. Honestly, I would live in Idaho. I love it there. So I do need to. Hey from Grand Rapids. Hello from my hometown. Or to my hometown, not from. I'm not in Michigan right now, but you know what I meant. Hi from New Zealand. Hi. Louisiana. Seattle. Nice. Hi from Mass. Oh my gosh, I wish it was 47 right now. That'd be amazing. I'd be in a better predicament if it was warm out. Hi guys, hi, what's new? I can't tell you guys exactly where I am because I'm a sitting duck right now. So that would not be smart of me. Don't freeze to death, I am trying my best. Thank you, Patty. Oh my gosh, that will go directly into my repair Poe fund. Oh my gosh, my diesel heater is on full blast at 98 degrees and it still feels cold in here. Like, it's just so brutal outside. It's like seeping in. Yes, Poe is getting redone. Thank you, Stephanie. Oh my gosh, you are so kind. Thank you. That goes directly into Poe's fund. Thank you, L Diamond. Yes, I am. Yes, I will get into what's going on with Poe in just a minute. But yes, Poe is still going to get the interior rebuilt. Poe broke down on the way there. So that's why I'm still sitting in Poe right now. Yeah. What is the laser outside your window? It's a highway. Hi from South Georgia. Hello. Yeah, if anyone does want to come fix Poe, please be my guest. Boris type redos? Yes and no. Oh my gosh, I love Boris the Defender. But I don't think Poe's new build is going to be made of wood. I don't think so. I did get a toe, yes. Oh my gosh, I wish it was 0 degrees instead of negative 25. Is it really negative 15 in Michigan? Thank you, Jay. Or from Jim. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys are so nice. Hashtag Topo. Yes. Tammy, oh my gosh, thank you. You guys, you don't have to send me money. Thank you, Tina. Oh my gosh, you guys are... Stop, I'm gonna cry. Yes, the cold front is insane. I know it's kind of like stretching across America right now, or at least like middle to East Coast. But yeah, it's no joke out here. You know, I was thinking like earlier when I was outside and crying because my hands hurt so bad, that think of like how brutal it must be to be somebody who's homeless or doesn't have somewhere warm to go in weather like this. Like, I just can't imagine how scary that would be. And like, how lucky are we all that we all have places that are safe from this weather. It's the little things we gotta be grateful for. Like, I'm being so for real. It's so important to be grateful. Yeah. Okay, so here's what's going on with Poe. You guys saw in my last episode that I was packing or gutting out Poe and packing up to leave to go across the country to drop off Poe to get the interior rebuild, okay? So that's what I was doing. I was on my way, driving across the country. I was supposed to have already dropped off Poe to the interior rebuild, and on the way there, I don't want to get into like too many, I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty of it all because like you guys will see that on the next episode, and I don't want to like ruin everything, but basically Poe started losing engine power, and so I was dead in the water on the side of the road in negative 15 degrees, and I had to have a tow truck come pick me up and drop me off at the nearest hotel because it's just too crazy of weather to like risk whatever. The diesel heater still works for right now because my batteries haven't drained all the way yet. But yeah, basically Taz and I had to get rescued by a tow truck, go to a nearby hotel, and now we are currently waiting for a shipper to come pick up Poe and get Poe across state lines, like 2 states away, to the nearest Defender mechanic who has agreed to figure out whatever the heck is going wrong with Poe's engine. Thank you, Eric. So that's the pickle we're currently in. Poe is having engine trouble. We don't know what it is because it could be multiple issues going on. It could be something kind of simple. I won't know till I get it to a mechanic. Thank you so much. Tasmania is inside of a warm hotel room right now, which is where we're parked at. So I came out here to check on Poe and run the diesel heater because I like to like kind of cycle heat when I can, and I also have to like get a few more of my like gear things inside, because what I'm gonna have to do is once the shipper gets here and picks up Poe and takes Poe 800 miles away or however long it is to get to that Defender mechanic, I'm gonna have to rent a car, pile all of my gear in it, and follow the shipper to go like then pick up Poe. I'm probably gonna stop and like film and stuff like on the way there while Poe is getting worked on, because I'm sure Poe is gonna be in the shop for like at least 3 or 4 days, especially if it's engine related. Like that could turn into like a 2-week deal. So yeah, it's just a whole pickle. It's getting worked out. We're safe. We got to a hotel. Like, we're okay. There's no way, like, because honestly, like in the past when Poe has broken down, like I've just stayed in Poe until like somebody could come get me or whatever. But the weather is just too dangerous for me to risk. Like, this diesel heater will die as soon as my batteries die from not running Poe. So it's like, I can't just sit. That would literally be like suicide. It would be crazy. So, yep, that's where Tazzy is right now. We're waiting on a shipper. I'm gonna have to figure something out in the meantime while Poe is like at the mechanic and getting fixed. And then once Poe gets fixed, then Poe will go to the, thank you, Brian, we'll go to the interior rebuild then. So Poe's still going to get the interior done. It's just probably gonna be delayed by like a week or two. So, yeah. Gotta love it! Now safe where she should be. Last night we got picked up by a tow truck and they literally just had to tow us to the hotel. And so Poe is just right now sitting dead in a parking lot waiting for a shipper. So that's the one thing that does suck about listen, I talked about this in like the finance video too. Like, I know I chose this life. I chose to travel the entire country, thank you so much, in a almost antique imported vehicle. Some people are gonna say I'm dumb for that. It's my preference. I know what I got into. I really have no place to complain. So I'm staying positive, but this is like the reality of like my journey on the road. Sometimes I'm gonna get myself into pickles where there's not a Defender mechanic nearby. Thank you, Scott. Pretty sure it's your fuel pump. I'll message you after this and we will discuss. It could be, it's either, we think it's either the turbo or the injection pump or lift pump. But I did just have my lift pump or my injector, whatever it's called, pump replaced a couple of years ago. So I don't know. You guys know I also have that huge diesel leak. I have a leak up front too. I have an oil leak as well. Like, I have a lot of leaks going on too. So that could have been affected by, because like all day when I was driving before it broke down, I was in like from -10 to -20 all day driving. So like, I don't know if that would have affected the leaks too. Maybe that, because I had so many diesel leaks, maybe that gelled the fuel because there was like an open line to outside. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It could be something as simple as that, or like an open thermostat, or what Joel was saying, there's a part of the turbo that can get stuck. Like, it could be something like that, or I could need major engine work overhaul. I just don't know yet. You guys will have more answers when I post the video about it. But that's what I'm in the middle of right now, is just waiting for a shipper to come get Poe, get them to my mechanic, and I'm gonna go from there. Yeah, so, I mean, either way, whatever is wrong with Poe, it doesn't really matter because I'm still stranded and there's nothing that I can do about it. From my favorite state, New Jersey, thank you so much. And so, thank you for the reply postcard frame. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm so glad you got it. I couldn't tell if people were receiving them or not, so I'm glad that they went out. Thank you, Patrick. Here's your thumbs up. Yeah, so no matter what is wrong with Poe, like, I don't really need to like diagnose it right now. It doesn't matter because I'm stuck either way, and I have made contact with my favorite mechanics a couple states away. I love them so much, and I called them and I was like, I know you guys are booked out for like weeks and months ahead of time, but is there any way, please, 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 if I give you a non-dominant limb, could you guys please like fit me in the schedule in a couple of days and get me? And they were like, of course, like, ship the truck here and we'll get it on the road for you. So whatever it is, they'll fix it. I'm hoping it doesn't need to be anything major, because then it comes into play that we would have to like wait on parts and stuff. Wow, I'm really word vomiting, but I'm just trying to get you guys the information. Not that also, I love how I'm not gonna like give too many details and then I just like tell you everything. But that just comes into play where like if I have to wait for like something engine related, that could take like 2 weeks to get here. Not that really matters, because I was gonna drop off Poe at the interior rebuild for like 2 months anyways and go rent other vehicles, honestly. So like I could just go rent another vehicle while I wait, and then once Poe's ready, go get him, pick him up, and do the drive to drop him off at the interior rebuild, and then be with Poe for 2 months. But then it's just like that thing of, okay, I'm gonna go from being without Poe for 2 months to like possibly 3 months now. I feel like I'm probably gonna be like hitting a lot of the remaining states on the road trip in other rigs, which is unfortunate. It's like, it's fine, you know what I mean? I'm still excited to like have different off-road vehicles. That's super fun, and I want to rent different ones so that it's like I'm not just like picking up a van and like going for 15 states, you know what I mean? I want to like do little legs in like a bunch of different cool vehicles. So like either way, it'll be fun, it'll be cool, it'll be great. But it is sad to me that I'm gonna be without Poe for that long. Although I know once I get Poe back, it'll be amazing, because then Poe will have a brand new interior rebuild that will be so freaking sick, and then Poe will have like just gone to the mechanic and had all major things worked on. So it'll be fine either way, like it's all good. But yeah, it's just like not, I was very much hoping to get Poe across the country into the interior rebuild before I had to deal with anything major as far as like mechanical. But hey, that's the name of the drive an imported vehicle around and it decides to die, you know? So it's all good. Bye, Dave. I'll text you later. They're so expensive to rent out for weeks at a time. Yeah, they are. I am in talks with a couple of companies that might offer me discounts, so that would be like helpful. But yeah, it is unfortunate that I'm gonna have to pay to rent other rigs, but I don't have like another choice. You know what I mean? And it's not like I'm really in the place to like just go buy another rig or something like that. So I'll figure it out. It's all good. I'm not freaking out too bad. I said this last night. I was in a behind the scenes live, and I said to the behind the scenes crew, I feel truly like if you break down and you have AAA and you're in a place where you have service and you can call AAA to come get you, like you have no reason to complain at all. Like I'm fine, I'm safe, I'm good. Taz is good. It's brutal weather, but we're okay. It's gonna get figured out. Poe's gonna get to a mechanic I know and trust, so I don't have any worries about Poe going to like incapable mechanics or like mechanics that aren't familiar with Defenders. It's going to a shop I've already been to that I love, so I'm like set there. I already have a shipper confirmed that's gonna come soon to pick up Poe. I have the ability to rent a car to trail Poe. That, you know, like it's all good. It's fine. It's not what the plan was, but it's all gonna be good. It's all okay. Could be a lot worse. I could be stuck on the top of a Colorado mountain in a snowstorm with no one able to come get me. You know what I mean? I could be in the middle of -5 with no service. Like it could be worse. Yeah. Anyways, we should just hang out though. I don't necessarily want to like talk about Poe being broken the whole time. But yeah, just so you guys know, that's what's happening. And it's so freaking cold out. The lady at the front desk of the hotel told me it's supposed to be in the -30s tonight. So that is brutal. Christian, stop. I know, somebody just said that they wish I could ship it to Gordon in Seattle. If I was anywhere on the West Coast, that's exactly where I would be going. I wouldn't have even asked Gordon. I would have shipped Poe to Gordon and then called him and been like, oh, hey, Poe will be there in a few minutes. Hope you don't mind. Love you so much. I miss Gordon so much. I wish, like, it is unfortunate, and like one of the reasons I am excited to wrap up the 50-state road trip is I'm excited to not kind of have this container of states that I have to get done and like this area of the country that I have to be in, because like I would love to be out in like Idaho, Washington right now, you know what I mean? So it'll be nice to like have that freedom back a little bit, but it's all good. Oh my gosh, you gotta love it. I love Gordon. Onyx Storm tonight. I know, I literally have an alarm set for when Onyx Storm hits the Kindle, but I have to edit a behind the scenes episode before I am allowing myself to read Onyx Storm, so I have a lot of work to do tonight before I read it, but I am very excited. I got you loving the Beastie Boys. Honestly, that's all I've ever wanted. That's the only influence I want to have on people, is for them to discover and listen to the Beastie Boys. Oh my gosh, it is so freaking cold. Like, even with the diesel heater going on full blast, it's freezing in here. Any tips to driving last highway in March? Yeah, stop every single time you see an open gas station. Do not mess with that, because they all close in the winter, and there's a few stretches of the Alaskan highway where you can be without fuel. So it's just like, anytime, even if you just filled up like 50 miles back, stop and fill up again. It's better to be safe than sorry. And watch out for moose. And enjoy the view, because it's stunning. Do you ever get stopped by the cops? I've never in Poe. Probably because I can only, like, I never speed. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason to pull me over. I did see a sheriff when I was dead on the side of the highway, though. What are you currently reading? I am currently reading 4,000 Weeks. I don't know who the author is off the top of my head. And I'm also reading The Horse. Also don't know who the author is. It's a human history through the lens of horses. So that's really cool. Like, the influences horses have had on us as humans. And war and all that stuff. And then, what else am I reading? I feel like I have a third one I'm on. I'll be reading Onyx Storm as soon as I get all my work done. Yeah, it is unfortunate that the interior build is gonna, honestly, and it's even gonna be worse than 3 months, you guys, because though Poe will probably be in the shop for a couple weeks and then go to the interior rebuild for like 6 to 8 weeks or something like that. Like, it'll be 2.5 months in real time, but during that time, I'll be filming every single day and talking up footage. So, like, I'll be releasing later than when I film. So, like, the actual release day of Poe's interior rebuild will probably be longer. Does that make sense? Than 2 months? Yeah, I don't know. That's just the way it goes, though. It'll be worth it once I get it back. Taz will not be getting a brother or a sister soon. I guess never say never. You know what I mean? You never know what's going to happen. But I have no plans on it. Do you and I have any planned trips soon? We don't, but that's not to say that we won't. You know what I mean? We're just both super busy, and like, I'm all over the place right now with Poe being down and going into the shop and stuff, so. But, did you guys hear that? Like, some ice just broke or something. Beck and I have promised each other a trip together. Probably every fall or something like that. Oh my gosh, it's just so freaking cold. Has filming distracted you from enjoying the moment of where you're at? It definitely can. That's something I talk to with my YouTube friends about a lot. Like, there is such a balance of living in the moment and enjoying it, and then also just like trying to make sure that you capture the moment, because it really does take you out of it. You know what I mean? If you're like, oh, I gotta set up a time lapse, oh, I gotta get this shot coming in, oh, you're not just like, wow, look how beautiful this site is, or look how. So yeah, I mean, I think it is important to take breaks from it. Typically every year in the summer, at least like the last few years, did I? No, I didn't do it this year because of Bubby. But every single year up until like last year, I would take a week off and totally unplug. Van City Van Life. Yeah, see, it is. It's totally tough to balance. But that is something every summer I would go to Washington for a week to a site that had no service, and I would entirely unplug and just like read and enjoy like walking like 20,000 steps a day on the back roads and just enjoy like this beautiful site. And I feel like I don't know, everybody has a different take on it. I feel like it is important to like once in a while totally unplug and camp because you love it, not because you have to get content. Because that's why we started, right? We started because we love it. So you have to like make sure you don't just turn into like a content machine. You saw I had a P.O. box in Comstock Park, grew up in Grand Rapids. Nice, I also grew up in Grand Rapids. That's awesome. Cover the mirrors, I know. I did have a hat on, but it was casting a shadow, so I took it off. Can we get the P.O. box? It's in the description of all of my videos. What other YouTuber would you collaborate with besides Becca? Honestly, as long as I feel like if they're kind of like an online friend, I'm open to whoever. So long as like they ask. I feel like I would never be the person to like reach out and ask because I would never want to bother anybody. So whoever. I just probably wouldn't like, I think I'm too much of an introvert to like up with someone for the sake of collab without knowing them. You know what I mean? Like I would kind of have to like already have rapport, be like an online buddy of them, and then be like, oh yeah, like when we're in the same area, let's film. Like that's what I did with Becca. We were online friends for like years before we ever met up. I just think it would be kind of like disingenuous to be like, meet up with me to collab, even though I don't know you. You know what I mean? Hi from Australia. Hello. How is Papa Reckless? He's good. Is he in here? I think somebody said they saw my dad in here. My heater is on. I would literally be dead if this diesel heater wasn't cranking. Grieving from the Lions' loss. Is Dad in here, Christian? I haven't seen him. I don't know. It's hard like with the comments to catch who's in here. Yeah, I haven't seen his name. Usually he pops up because he's a moderator so I can like see him easier, but hey from Northview. Hello. Hello, hello. Tell my dad you're up for adoption. I don't even think he wants the kids that he has. So he's not going to take on anyone new. Are you looking into more security for Poe? Yes, I am. I am. Papa Reckless is looking forward to retirement. Yeah, he is. friend just got back from Antarctica. Any plans? But don't tell anyone. It's a secret that I'm saying on live. I look cold and warm at the same time. I'm freezing. I am suffering in the name of you guys because I love you. I want to chat. Where do you off-grid in Buena Vista, Colorado? In Buena Vista, my favorite spot is Turtle Rock Campground. It's like up behind Brown Dog Coffee Company. That place is super beautiful. It's spotty cell service, but it's gorgeous back there. Oh my gosh, I feel like you guys... What is going on? Like, you guys keep commenting all of these plans I already have in the works. Who leaked my Google Calendar online? Do you ever visit free libraries and swap as you go? I have only ever seen, I think, like a couple on the road in the wild, but I think that would be fun to do. My sister-in-law told me I should do that. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Lynn. It'll go directly into Poe's mechanical fund, so I really appreciate you. Will you ever post the video on the hotel based on The Shining? I'll post that to the behind the scenes crew if they want it. I do feel like I will have to be in a place where I feel really strong to edit that episode because it's the last footage I have of Blue. Like unedited footage I have of Blue. So it would be really emotional for me to like go through and edit it, but I would. It's just really anticlimactic because nothing happens, you know what I mean? So it's like me and Blue walking through a hotel and like sitting in it and being like, where's the ghost? And then nothing happened. It's like really boring. Come to Minnesota, it feels like -25, and when are you making more merch? I'm in -25 right now, so I feel you, girl. And I have had plans to make new merch for the last 8 months, and I just have bigger fish to fry. So I totally plan to. It'll just be like the day that I get some... Like, my time is so taken up with filming and editing. It's like awesome. I love it. Thank you, Ashley. But it's very time consuming. Like, I'm editing 40 plus hours a week, and that's just editing. That's not anything else. So as soon as I like get enough time, thank you, Mark. You guys are so nice. But yeah, I'll get new merch up once I get a minute. I just gotta catch up on other stuff first. I really should like hire somebody, honestly, for a little bit. Have you been to North Carolina yet? I have not. Like, I have in my life, but I haven't on the channel. Oh, Gucci Burr. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you guys are so kind. For the make Pover. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. I'm gonna start saying that. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm like gonna sit closer to the heater. It's like one of my legs is like starting to go numb. Hey Christian, can you tell Sarah that I'm on live and I'll respond to her as soon as I get off it? I don't want her to think I'm ignoring her. Hello from New Jersey. Sorry we suck. That is so funny. I do think it's funny how much like the bitterness towards New Jersey has become a thing on the channel. Like, I get people who send me reels all the time about like how much New Jersey sucks, which I feel bad because like I'm sure there's great people who live there. You know, I just had an unfortunate experience, but no biggie. No biggie. It was awful. I take that back. It sucked. It was awful. Christian, your sister? Christian is my brother. My brother. Thank you, Sydney. Oh my gosh, I appreciate that about the candles. If you want to send them to my P.O. box next time I'm at RRHQ, I would love to try them out. Make a hot drink to keep warm. I would love to, but I have no gear with me at all. I have clothes, I have Taz's food, and I have camera gear. But like I had to take everything out for the interior rebuild because they're gutting everything. So I don't have my jet boil. I don't have, thank you, Shannon. I have nothing. So, yeah. When are you coming back to Idaho? ASAP. Honestly, I love Idaho. It's so, the Sawtooths are my favorite mountain range. I said it. And I meant it. Know what I mean? When does the rebuild start? As soon as I get Poe back from getting fixed for whatever is going on. Matt Skinner! It's negative 25 last time I checked, but it's supposed to be getting down to the negative 30s tonight. So it's only getting colder. I'm so glad this heater is still running. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. What vehicle will you be using while Poe is out of commish? You said commish. I'm going to be renting a few different ones. I have a few in the works, in chats with a couple of companies who are going to offer me discounts, so I'm not spending... It's still going to be a lot of money, but spending less money than normal. So, I don't have anything nailed down yet, but I have some super cool ones lined up. Super cool. All right, I'll tell you one of them. I'm in talks with a Ineos Grenadier company. That one would be super cool. I hope that one works out. And I think they would only let me take it for like a week, but I'll take what I can get. So that's a possibility. But like I said, I'm going to try to hop around to a bunch of different rigs because I want to, like, while Poe's out, I might as well experience a bunch of different off-road vehicles, you know what I mean? See what different setups are like, different brands, what have you. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. I know, it would be so cool. Let's hope they let me take it. Will Joel let you rent another Land Rover? Joel wouldn't let me take one out on the road. That's like way too much of a liability. Plus he doesn't have anything that's built out. He just has like stock Defenders. I'm sure he would let me film a video like I did with the Camel Trophy. He would let me like go there and film a video, but I wouldn't be able to just take one out, unfortunately. Thank you, Betty. I love Joel so much though, and the thing that I love most is how he's literally a dealer. He should have sold me Poe and like never talked to me again. Like, it's like not his job to answer me in the middle of the night when Poe breaks down, and I love that every single time I call him, he's like, hey, what's up? What do you need? Let's figure it out. All right, run me through it. What's going on? Like, he's always there. He's so nice. The best guy ever. Literally, I started losing engine power on the highway, and I literally like dialed Joel as I was pulling over. Like, All right. What's going on? Yeah, I think after -30 aren't Fahrenheit and Celsius the same? Someone told me that once and I just blindly believed it. Michigan hospitality, it really is that Midwest politeness, for sure. But Joel is the best. Everybody go buy a Defender from Joel because he deserves it. Although somebody today commented and said that you can now import a year 2000 Troopy. I was like, that would be kind of cool. Although I do like talk so much crap to like the Toyota community because they talk so much crap to me. Although I do also like Toyotas. I honestly have nothing against them. They give me so much hate. And I was like, it would be cool, honestly, to pick up like a 2000 Troopy. A right-hand drive, my little backup vehicle. Then when Poe breaks down, I can just quick hop in the Troop. Come on. I know. I know. Listen, Defender till the day I die, but I was just thinking, it could be cool as a backup. No, Christian, you're right. I do need to get a horse hauler. The next vehicle I get will be a truck so that I can pull horses around. Although, honestly, I would love to not have to buy one and just borrow like a friend's truck to haul horses instead of, because like I just don't feel like I don't know that I would use it enough to justify it. I will not be doing a member only live tonight. I did one last night and I gotta get to work after this live, so buy me the truck, then you can borrow it. Christian, then I would have to drive to West Virginia every time I needed to haul a horse somewhere. Matt Skidder, that is so funny. How are you? Oh my gosh. What? Okay, but what if, you guys, hear me out. What if I were to get a second vehicle to add to the fleet? What would I get? I would also love like a Series 2, Series 1 Defender. Well, not Defender, but you know, Series 2 Land Rover, whatever. I always call them Defenders, but they're not. I'm not switching teams. I'm not Team Toyota. But like an old Troopy would be cool as like a backup. Here's my thing is like I don't, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't discriminate so long as it's like a square bodied old school off-road vehicle. Like I love International Scouts. I love 70s Broncos. I love Defenders. So like a square Troopy I could get behind because it looks, you know what I mean. But I do think about that sometimes. Like if I were to add to the fleet, what would I get? A Defender 130 would be cool. That would be super cool. Land Cruisers are cool, but I feel like, I don't know that I'm a Land Cruiser girl. You know what I mean? Wait, a Troopy's not a Land Cruiser, right? Like, I really don't know Toyota. So I don't know, like, the technical difference. I don't know. But a Grenadier would also be cool. It is? It's okay, see, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'll get a Grenadier. Like me trying to figure out how I could afford that. A Grenadier would be super cool because it's basically just like a bougie new Defender. You know, like they kind of look like them. What I really need to do is work so hard that Ineos just gifts me one. Right? That would be sick. Because you can also put an alucab roof conversion on them. So it would like really be like a brand new Poe. Where would you park all these vehicles at? My brother's house. Obviously. Christian, you would let me park in your yard, right? Yeah, obviously, you guys, I'm half joking. Obviously, Defenders have my heart, and I will never, ever, ever in my whole life, ever get rid of Poe. Genuinely, Poe will be rotting in my backyard, undrivable, a bucket of rust before I ever got rid of this. I'll never get rid of this truck. It'll always be my number one. I love it more than anything. I'm just saying, down the road, if I added, what would be fun to add? You think a horse camp out would be watch-worthy? I'm glad you said that because I plan on doing that this summer. Because I did grow up horse camping, and I think it would be fun to show you guys what that's like. I also never connected those dots before, but then I was just hanging out with my best friend, and she was like, you know, I think you are so adaptable because, like, we grew up horse camping. And I was like, that is true. Truck camper / horse hauler build. Yeah. Get the Ineos. Yeah. They're just so freaking expensive. Like, the only way I could really consider that is if I found a dealership or something that would give me like a super huge discount, or just like let me take one, which probably would never happen. But like, those things get up to like 6 figures. That's crazy. What is horse camping? Where do you horse camp? Horse camping is where you go camping with your horse. So the way that I used to do it, like growing up, literally every summer, every weekend, we would go horse camping. And basically you just roll up to a campground, you tie, like, what's the word? I'm like so brain dead. What's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Picket line. You tie your horses to picket lines. That's where they hang out at night. And then we would sometimes camp in tents, but really what we used to do is we would take horse blankets and we would create hammocks in the horse trailer. And then we would like get our sleeping bags and sleep in horse blankets and hammocks in the horse trailer. And that's horse camping. And then all day you just ride trails and hang out. It's a good time. Christian said such good memories out there, and he didn't even ride the horses. Yeah, like, it was fun because we would go with my cousin, and so, like, all of our cousins would come up and just hang out at camp. It was a good time. So, yeah, I plan on doing a camping trip with my horses this summer. Show you guys for one video what it's like. I think it could be fun. I also think it could be really fun to do a summer run with my horses, going through all of the like national parks, because like you can ride your horse to the bottom floor of the Grand Canyon, and it's like there's a lot of really cool national parks that you can like camp with your horse in the backcountry if you get the right permits for it and stuff. So I think it would be fun to do like a summer run where I just take my horses and go through all of like the out west stuff and like do backcountry camping horseback, because like I never show that side of myself online. Like, because clearly, like, traveling and camping is, like, a huge passion of mine. But my first love was horses. It would be kind of cool to show you guys, like, that other side of me. And I would be doing both at the same time. Christian, stop checking college football in the comments. Oh my gosh, you're such an older brother. It is so cold, you guys. Holy cow. My second love is travel, 100%. But the first love of my life was horses. Are you camping out at a Target to get Onyx Storm? No, because my truck is dead. So, like, or inoperable, rather. But I have Onyx Storm set to deliver to my Kindle once I'm done editing. Onyx Storm has entered the chat. I'm so terrified. Me too. I really need to do a little recap tonight. Because I read Fourth Wing and Iron Flame both in December. And I genuinely can't remember, like, half the details. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you guys are so nice. Your guess is fuel gelling up in the fuel filters? Yeah, could be. I mean, it is, like, about to be -30 if it's not already. I know it's that brutal cold because only in Alaska and -55 was it so bad that while I had the diesel heater full running, it still felt like you can... I mean, granted, Poe is, like, leaky and there's airflow coming in, but it's like you can't really get fully warm even with the diesel heater on blast. I have to, like, be right on top of the part of it coming out. Does Poe have a block heater? He doesn't. But I do have the part for it. It's just not been installed. It's not so much camping on a horse as it is camping with your horse there. Would you put a wood stove in Poe? No. Because I just feel like with me, that would be a disaster waiting to happen. But I've seen rigs that have them in there, and they're super cool. Like, they look amazing. La-di-da. Camping for rich people? That is not true, because every single person I have ever known to camp with horses has struggled with money. So it is not something just for rich people. Maybe if you're, like, going out with dressage riders or something like that, but really, like, there's not... What's expensive about camping with a horse? Besides, like, the rig to... Like, the horse trailer and stuff is obviously expensive, but... Thank you, Derek. It's because they bought the horse? Yeah, but not all horses are expensive. I have a BLM Mustang, and you can bid on a BLM Mustang for $125. Yeah, camping is whatever you want it to be. Isn't that what's beautiful about it, though? Because you see the people that are in, like, restored Unimogs who have, like, $1 million, or Earth Roamers, $1 million rigs, and they're living the bougie life, and they are killing it. And then you have people that are car camping in, like, Subarus, like me, that, like, had a broken transmission and lived on $60 a week. Like, that's the beauty of it. Who takes care of your horses? They live at my friend's house in Michigan. Would you recommend a Subaru for full-time car camping, or should you invest in a van or a truck? It's all dependent on your interests and what you are comfortable with. Honestly, I feel personally like, oh my gosh, thank you, Murphy's Law contestant. Thank you for competing. Thank you so much. Holy cow, you're so kind. What the heck? Thank you. As far as like if you want to camp in a car or a truck, it's just dependent on if like how adaptable you are, honestly. Because there is a very big difference between taking your truck out and car camping long term consistently. But like if I had to go back to Rue right now with a $100 build from Home Depot, I could do it like nothing. You know what I mean? Because I loved it, genuinely. I would like miss certain things like being able to sit up and having a diesel heater and stuff, but it's totally doable. What apps do you use for free camping sites? I use iOverlander, The Dirt, yeah. How do you get Wi-Fi? A hotspot. Gucci Burr. We're moving over. Best states to road trip in October? I guess it depends on where you would want to see fall leaves. I know the East Coast, like Vermont and stuff, is super famous for that fall color run. Personally, I'm kind of partial to Colorado because I used to live there and like the aspens changing or something. Oh my gosh, I lied. Alaska's the best. Because when I showed up at the end of September and the leaves started changing there, granted their fall season is like 2 weeks long, but there's nothing more stunning than Alaska in the fall. Thanks, Matt, for the vote of confidence. I think you should get a Defender and put an LCAV conversion on it. I think it's time. Also, did your brother ever get that Defender? Let me know. I need to know. Oh my gosh, my toes are like falling off. Not to be dramatic. And the diesel heater's on literally 100 degrees. What is happening? It has to be like -30 now. Yes, if you ever get the chance to road trip Alaska, do it. And do it like from September through... No, he bought a motorbike instead. Bad decisions. Yeah, definitely do Alaska in the fall. It's stunning. You've been looking good lately. What's your beauty routine? That's so funny. I don't know that I really have one. I'm not the girl to ask for that kind of stuff. I'm a tomboy over here just getting through, you know what I mean? Just getting through. Have you tried Trucker's Path? I have not even heard of that, but I will look that up later. Is Taz warm? Yes, she's inside the hotel room. Don't worry about the baby. She's good. Loved your girl night video with Becca. Yeah, that was so funny. Oh my gosh, I was so mad in that episode because of Mario Kart. Oh, I just had a microfiber oil covered towel in my pocket. I was like, what is this? My beauty routine is soap and what? Soap and water. It's sometimes soap and mostly just a prayer. is what it is. Who's building out the back of your Defender? I don't know that I am allowed to say it yet, am I? I don't know. You guys will find out soon enough. Where is your harmonica? Give a whistle for Becca. Oh my gosh, I gotta tell you guys what Becca got me for Christmas. That diesel smell still hanging around? Yeah. This is actually, like, it does smell. I can't believe why did I put this in my pocket? Because I literally used this last night. Fresh oil. Straight in the pocket. I am not domesticated. I will tell you that much. Okay, you guys? I'm like a feral human. Anyways, what was I just saying? Oh, Becca. So Becca and I shipped each other our Christmas presents and then, like, opened them on FaceTime together. And she got me this year a full-size custom harmonica that says, like, engraved in the harmonica, it says, Roaming Reckless, the worst harmonica player ever. I love her so much. That is the funniest gift she could have ever gotten me. And it sits on my desk in the office. Which I told her she's just adding fuel to the fire because our next girls trip, I'm bringing the full harmonica and that's how I'm waking her up every day. So, I don't know what she expected with that. I love our friendship too. I feel very, very lucky to have the friendship I have with Becca. It's very genuine. She's my sister. I feel really lucky. She's so funny. She is so much funnier than she comes off online. Like, I cannot get over it. Like, in her videos, she's obviously herself, but, like, you can't see her full personality of when you really know her, and she is just, her comedic timing is perfect. Like, she's so witty. She's so quick. Not domesticated? Yeah, I'm not at all. I am, like, from the spectrum of, like, feral human on those islands off the coast of Africa that you can't approach because they'll kill you, to domesticated white picket fence housewife, I'm, like, probably a 3 on that scale. Like, I can function in society, but I do better in the woods, you know what I mean? Yes, Matt Skinner, of course you're a mod. Actually, Matt Skinner, I think you are a moderating manager. Which I don't necessarily know the difference, but I think you have full control. You should team up with Becca while you are down. Yeah, I would love to. Actually, I did tell her the other day that she should come out west. You guys should go bully her for me. I've been trying to get her to come out west. Because obviously I'm not going to be able to really leave that area very far once Poe, because I have to, like, go back to Poe and bring him to the interior. Like, I have to be around. So, but I know that Becca can't really travel too far because of Sky right now, so we'll see. I would love to see her, but we're not forcing it. Hello from New Zealand. Hi! Adopt me, please. I want to go to New Zealand so bad. It is my #1 bucket list destination. I cannot die before going to New Zealand. I need to move there. Genuinely, if someone... You can't adopt. I'm going to have to marry for citizenship. I'm just gonna have to do it, honestly. Gotta bite the bullet to be able to live in New Zealand, you know what I mean? Should have worn my glasses. I can't see. Where did you get your earring? I could not tell you. Thank you, Jeff. That is very kind of you. How is Taz doing with her anxiety in new environments? She's doing a lot better. She definitely, like, what they say about rescue dogs, that it takes them like a full 4 months, I think it is, for them, for their personality to come out. That is so true. And I would say she keeps getting better and like a little bit more brave, slowly but surely. I'm curious to see where she'll be in like a year from now. I also have plans to get Tazzy professionally trained at some point. The difference with her and Blue, like I kind of rushed Blue to get professionally trained because he was an Aussie and like so full of energy. There was so much energy to contain that he really benefited from the structure of professional training. And I'll do the same with Tazzy, but she's honestly so good. Like, she's like naturally very self-trained kind of. So I just kind of keep like putting it off, but I do need to get her in somewhere. But I'm curious to see how that would change her personality too, if that would give her more confidence or not. Definitely come to New Zealand. I will. Don't you worry. Tazzy is one with the condo, my brother said. That is so true. That girl genuinely is meant to live in a condo and have like pH balanced water and be tended to by like an elderly couple who just loves her and wants to get her on a really strict schedule where she has the same timed walks every day and she lays on the couch the rest of the time and there's never anything new happening. That is Taz's dream. Unfortunately, she was adopted by me, and so now she is one with chaos. Oh man. Oh my gosh, you guys, it is so cold. I can't tell you guys where I'm at because that would be dangerous. Unfortunately. I did almost let it slip like 3 times. But I think we've got 2 minutes left on the diesel heater. So I'm gonna let you guys go in a minute. Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. It's halftime, big dog. Let's wrap up. I know. My brother's like, please get off before football kicks back up. How are the upgrades going? They're dead in the water because I'm currently stuck. I'm stranded. So yeah, I gave more info on the on that earlier in the live. I'm done with the popular opinion on here. Australia next. Is that what everybody's saying? Matt Skinner, we still need to chat about that. We need to get into the details. Australia? Were you terrified the first time you let Taz off her leash? Oh my gosh, my diesel heater just went out. SOS! Okay, that's cue for me to wrap up. But no, Taz is pretty much, she is kind of like an off-leash gal these days. She just, the thing with her is if she catches a scent, she's gone. You know what I mean? So like there's no, she's not like Blue where she was just like loyal to a fault and would stay around me no matter what. Yeah. Don't listen to the New Zealanders. I know, but I'm partial to New Zealand, so it's kind of hard to be. Paul's Boutique. You guys, you would be so proud of me because I'll just say this because my diesel heater is literally turned off, so I'm gonna head in. But I have only ever been a licensed to ill Beastie Boys lover. Like, I've obviously listened to everything they've ever put out. I've heard everything, but I'm like only a licensed to ill girl. And recently I've been like dipping into Paul's Boutique a little bit more. And it's growing on me. I'll say that, okay? So I'm even expanding my Beastie Boys horizons. High Plains Drifter is such a good song. Everybody, I'm gonna leave you with this. Go listen to High Plains Drifter right now, okay? Thank me later. It's so good. Australia has drop bears. What's a drop bear? Really quick, what's a drop bear? It's so funny because Matt Skinner is always telling me to come to Australia, and then he'll send me pictures of spiders and like weird creatures from there, and it just deters me. Like, I don't want to go there and get eaten. Oh my gosh, my feet are frozen. Nobody's gonna tell me what a drop bear is? What brand of diesel heater do you use? I use a German version of a Webasto, basically. I can't pronounce it. Starts with an E. Koalas, but feral. That's kind of cute, though. Honestly. I would be the person that would go to Australia and, like, fall in love with a koala and try to, like, tame it. You would see me in Po with, like, a koala on my hip. This is me and Jimmy, the new member of Roaming Reckless. That would be me. And then I would see a spider and I would burn Po. I would set it on fire. Oh, my favorite candle scent? I love anything woodsy. Oh my gosh, it's gotta be like -35 out. Not being dramatic. Holy cow. Okay, I gotta go, you guys, because I'm with the diesel heater off, I'm gonna die. But I love you all. Thank you for tuning in. I'll keep you guys updated on, well, I guess I won't keep you updated on Po. You'll see in the next episode. Hopefully, knock on wood, it goes live this weekend. Hopefully I'm able, just everybody say prayers that this shipper comes soon, okay? And that we're able to get Po to the mechanic. Hi, Timmy. Hi, Timmy. Bye, Timmy. I'm logging off. But yes, everybody say prayers for Po. Okay, love you guys. Bye.